Welcome back, Braves. I'm Shayla Frazier.
And I'm Tanya Carlos.
And this is the next edition of Tomahawk Talk.
Hey guys, another week down and another Tomahawk coming your way. So Shayla, what's first?
Well, Tanya, we got these results from the Olathe Northwest Open tournament held this past Saturday. The Bonner Springs Wrestling Club took 37 wrestlers to compete, and out of those, 31 wrestlers did well. In fact, 21 wrestlers made the finals, with 12 Bonner Springs Wrestling Club championships taking the gold.
Wow, great job, Braves. Boys basketball had games on Wednesday and Thursday. We played against Mill Creek and Baser. Bella and Jacob will bring us up to date on how they did.
Hey Braves, I'm Jacob Diker with Bella, Colorado, bringing you this week's sports news.
This last Wednesday, the 8th grade B team boys took a loss of 15-32 against Mill Creek, while 8th grade A team took a loss of 21-40.
The 7th grade boys won against Mill Creek and played an amazing game, but we weren't able to get the scores.
And due to broadcasting time, we could not get the Thursday game scores against Baser.
Well, that's all we have for this week. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Braves, we have some upcoming events that will be happening here soon.
January 28 is the Polar Plunge. The Polar Plunge is where you plunge into a body of water during the winter, knowing temperatures of the water.
It normally takes place to raise money for a charitable organization. January 30th, teachers, if you pay $5 on or before this day to support LLS, you will get to wear jeans.
Speaking of jeans, you might want to wear a heavy coat. Let's check with Natalie on this week's weather.
Hey CMS, this is Natalie with your 5-day forecast. Today will be partly cloudy with the high being 45 and the low being 29. Tomorrow and Sunday, it's still going to be partly cloudy with a high of 41 and a low around 28. Then on Monday and Tuesday, it's still going to be partly cloudy with highs in the 40s and lows around 30. That's it for your weather forecast. Have a great weekend, and back to you in the studio.
Okay, guys and gals, last week Mr. Stripe brought you some information about the Shawn Mendes World Tour kicking off this spring.
Yes, a group known as GoMoxie.org brings music into the classroom, and in this episode, Mr. Stripe is here to bring us information about another world tour kicking off.
Hey, last week you joined me here on Tomahawk Talk for GoMoxie.org, and this week we got another tour set for you. It is Panic at the Disco. They announced their U.S. headline tour for 2017. It's known as the Death of a Bachelor Arena Tour. The group is going to be all over the United States, but the closest they're going to get to us, believe it or not, is right here in St. Louis, Missouri. Or, if you'd like, you can head up to Omaha, Nebraska. Either way, it's going to be a great show for those of you who are Panic at the Disco fans. You might know them for some of their music, Death of a Bachelor, as well as Hallelujah and Victorious. But whatever the case is, make sure you get out and enjoy the concert. Once again, tickets are on sale, and you can catch Panic at the Disco, Death of a Bachelor's Tour, coming to a city near you. Well, that's it for Go Moxie. We'd like to thank them, of course, for sharing their music with us and allowing us to get that information out to you. Next week, don't know if we'll be back, but if we do, we'll bring you some more exciting music here on Tomahawk Talk. After a quick break, we'll rejoin the girls in the studio.
Have you ever had someone, a person you don't know, do something nice for you? Well, if this happens to you, it happens to be from Miss Benton's class. You might see the kind of action happening on a daily basis.
Random acts of kindness are sweeping the nation, and Miss Benton's tribe class is getting into the act.
Mr. Little had caught this video of a kindness initiation at another school, and he shared it with the language arts team, and it was pretty powerful. It was pretty emotional and moving. And we started thinking about you guys, and we started thinking about our students here at Clark Middle School. And we started thinking about how some of you guys are really facing some tough stuff, and some of you may not know how amazing you really are. And so we made it kind of a building initiative, and we wanted to do it building wide. So we started in our tribes, and my tribe really wanted to focus on one student a week. And so everybody signed up for their week, and it was Jonathan's day on what you've probably already seen, and everyone thought Monday and Tuesday of things they really wanted Jonathan to know, and maybe things he didn't know about himself or perspectives he didn't see about himself and who he was to other people. And so Jonathan picked the song he wanted in the background playing while we wrote, and we wrote the things that we really wanted to make sure he knew and that we felt about him. And so then he, after we were done writing, he got a chance to turn around and look and read all the messages that people wrote. And then we took a picture of him with all of the messages, and I emailed it to him so that he'll always have that as a keepsake and a reminder of what we think about him.
What a great idea and a great way to spread a little bit of happiness around.
Speaking of happiness, do you know who seems to have a bit of a bounce in his step?
Who?
Mr. Turley, and the reason is based on an upcoming competition. Let's see what Riley was able to find when she caught up with the CMS band director.
Well, we passed our music out yesterday, and we have some more today, and luckily our 8th graders work really hard and they're very talented, so I think we're going to learn it really quickly. The big hang-up is getting all the technical things learned so that we have time to get to all the musical parts. I think the biggest difference is that we rehearse a lot better, and they have since they were 6th graders. And so since we're more efficient every day, we're further along and we can do more things.
Good luck to all the bandmates as we attack the KVL contest.
Well, that's it for our Tomahawk Talk this week. I want to thank all of those involved that gave me an opportunity to anchor today.
All right, CMS, for Tanya Carlos, I'm Shayla Frazier. Have a great Friday.